the bridal look I'd wear if I was getting remarried or if I was doing my wedding day again. I'd probably wear this, what I'm going to be showing you, and I think you're going to like it. I've been doing a course on how to do bridal makeup and it's going really well so far. So first of all, what we're going to do is going to bring you closer and we're going to focus on the eyes today. This is as far as I can actually bring you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start off with P. Louise base, and I'm just going to put that one on one eye. You can either put it on with your finger or a brush. If you're doing it on clients, it's best to put it on with a brush. So I'm just going to get one of these brushes right here. And for this look, I'm going to do it one eye at a time, otherwise we'd be here forever. So I'm just going to pop that all over my eye. Before you do start your base, just make sure that you have prepped your skin the night of the wedding. And if you do want to wear false lashes on your wedding day, there is a simpler thing to do. You can actually get eyelash extensions and actually put them on for your wedding day, because it'll be a whole lot easier for the makeup artist and you won't have to rip them off, they'll be there. And I would suggest you, if you do want to get full lash extensions for your wedding, I suggest a week or 2 weeks in advance, just to help you get used to them. Now, the reason why I'm doing my eyes first is because if we make any mistakes or any fallout, we can just wipe it away and it will be gone. I'm going to set this now with a translucent powder. If you don't have a translucent powder, I'm just going to set it with my Huda Beauty, and it's in a very light shade. It's in the shade Sugar Cookie, so it's white. I'm going to put this all over the lid. You can put concealer on your eye if you want to. The reason why I'm setting it now is because if you don't set it and you end up doing your eyes might crease during your day, and you don't really want that for your big day, do you? You don't want your eyes to crease. So the palette I'm going to be using is the Jaclyn Morphe palette. The palette that she brought out with Morphe, it is this palette right here. I still love this palette. I use this palette all the time. I think it's a really good palette to use. The first shade I'm going to be using is this shade right here. The shade is called Puta. I'm just going to put that into the crease and on the outer corner. What you want to do with this is make sure that you don't put any on the inner part of the crease. There is a reason for that, and I'll explain that when in a bit. As you can see, it's a very nice kind of browny colour, got warmth in there. And make sure when you do blend it that there's not a lot of product in the inner corner. As you can see, I'm not putting it all the way to the inner corner. If you want a wedding look but you want your eyes to remain bright, keep your inner part of the eye clear of product, clear of colour, because then it will actually open up your eye a bit more and give you that like cat eye effect that some people like. If you want to, you can get a cleaner brush and just blend it out. A different brush. What I'm going to do is take the shade next to it. So we're going to take the shade Pukey, which is this colour here, and it's a deeper colour than the one we did actually use, and we're going to put that on the outer corner and into the crease as well, and on the lid, and then just make sure we blend it out, but just apply a little bit. If you go in with too much product, it's hard to take away. If you go in with less product, it's more easier to put product on than it is to take away. Onto the crease. As you can see, we're just blending that. It will come together. I suggest when you do your makeup, do your eyes actually first, because then it's going to be a little bit more better for you, because you know where you put colour, and we have got that seamless transition blend. The brush I use for the powder, I'm just going to put it in the corner so it blends really nicely with the other colours. So we're going to go down to the colour Mocha, and this colour is really more dark. So we're just using 3 colours just to basically build up this smoky eye. You don't need a lot of colours. What people don't realise that when they do smoky eyes, they tend to build on so many colours that it just looks so smoky. But because it's your wedding, you don't want to really too much of a smoke. As you can see here, we just got a nice smoky colour. It's more like a round light. If you want it to be cat eye, you can just flick it out. And what we're going to do is you're going to take a smaller brush, take one of these brushes, I'm just going to clean it, and the first shade that we used, we're going to use underneath the eye just as a shadow. If you've got fallout, you just take a wipe. You can use a wipe or a Q-tip. Q-tip, all you need to do, if you've got a Q-tip, just put it in some cleansing oil. This is Garnier Micellar cleansing water. Just put your Q-tip there, and that's it. And now we're just going to brush away and that is the brightness going. So if you want to take it there, eyeliner will actually help this look very much. If you wear a lot of red lipstick or you used to do a ring liner, pop that into your wedding look, because if you're a bride and you don't know what to, and you think your makeup should be a certain way, don't listen to it. Makeup is there and it's there to help, and don't worry about it. So what I'm going to do is just go very lightly, and that's all I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is go off camera, do the other eye, and then I'll come back and I will show you how to do your mascara, lashes and everything like that. Okay guys, so we've got the eyes complete. These are the eyes on both sides. Now we're going to do the lashes. But before we do lashes, I'm going to show you something. This before your eyes or not to use. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a glow mist. You can use like a B vitamin glow mist or something like that. You can use anything. And we're just going to set my face plain. Just plain. Now the reason I'm doing this is because it's going to have that glow from within, but it's going to leave that tackiness that you need for your primer. Now that is very important, because then that will make sure your primer adheres to the skin. So next we're going to use a lash colour. You don't have to use an eyelash colour if you don't want to. If you're doing this on a client, I'd advise not to, because you could get up to them and you could actually poke their eye. But what you can do is when you do another client, ask them to look down, lift up the eye, ask them to look down, lift it up, and then do your lashes like that. I'm just going to do my lashes. Any mascara I do that's waterproof, because you don't want a bride that is basically crying at a wedding and there's no waterproof mascara. That is a big. But if she's already got her lashes done, all you need to do is worry about mascara for the bottom if that's what she wants. So now we're just going to use mascara. I'm just going to use a sweet mascara. It's a Pro Lash Lift. I'm not going to use too many coats because I am putting on falsies. I like this mascara as well. This mascara is very nice. It grips hold of the lashes. It's by a company called Sweet, and it separates them so much. So with lashes, it's very hit and miss. Some people want full lashes, some people want thick lashes. I'm just going to go with these lashes right here. They've got a clear band. They are a bit spacious, but these are called Popular, and I really do like these. I've already measured up my eyes with them, so don't worry about that. But with this, just make sure that with lashes, just make sure you've lined the lash up well. I suggest taking like clear, black or white, but just make sure it's latex free, because some people are allergic to latex. And when you do put it on clients, you can put it on your fingers, lash tweezers, lash applicators, but not tweezers because you can poke the eye again. So you just need to wait for this to get tacky, and then we're going to shove this on the eye. Okay, with your bottom lashes, you can just put mascara on now, just to save time. Now it's time for primer. Here's what primer you want. You can have a really tacky primer or anything like that. I'm going to use a little bit SPF in my primer. I'm going to mix my Huda Beauty and this together. Now with primer, you can apply this to your fingers, because primer applies very well to your fingers. So I'm just going to put that on. And I'm just going to pop this on to my hand. You can use fingers. You'll use a lot of your fingers during the day, so don't worry about that. So what you're going to do now is you're going to put your concealer on. So with the concealer, I've just got the Nars Natural Radiant Cream Concealer. I'm going to pop it on the back of my hand. This is what you'd do if you're with a client, okay? You'd pop it on the back of your hand. Never put the doe applicator on a client, because you're using that concealer for multiple clients. You don't want to spread bacteria around, because that's how bacteria can spread. And then I'm just going to put some under the eye. Oh, much better. We're going to go under the eye now. And then we're going to go underneath this eye. I tend to put my concealer on. I'm going to, with this, just put the concealer on first, because it'll save a great, you'll see what I mean when it all comes together, because it just looks so flawless. If the concealer goes on first, it'll just look very flawless. I'll put some up here as well. Pop some on those here, and cover up anything you want to. I'm just going to use this because I'm just going to use this on myself, and that's it. Oh. And then what we're going to do is we're going to blend that out with the brush, first of all. Depends what concealer you want. when you use your base, the best base to use for a primer on your eyes is the paint pot, MAC paint pot. They are very good. They come in a range of different shades. I'm just going to use my sponge just to make sure it's all blended in properly. See, the concealer is put down already. Now for foundation, I'm going to use the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is very long wear. You could actually use with your weight, you can actually use the Charlotte Tilbury powder foundation. You can use this. You can use any foundation you're comfortable with, but make sure it's something that's going to last all day. This is very long wearing, and as I say, I'm going to put pumps on the back of my hand like this, and I'm going to use a brush. I'm just going to use one of these brushes, this Kabuki brush, and just pop it onto my skin, and we're just going to pop it on here. This will blend well with concealer and everything. Make sure, I've got the shade in Barcelona. Just make sure when you're doing your client's makeup, make sure if they're tanned, make sure it's the right tanning, the right skin colour for it. I can see there's no dark circles on my eyes at all because we've already covered them with concealer, and you can hardly see the spots because we covered them as well. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush Powder because this is really good. It doesn't have any flashback. It's really nice for wedding because it will just turn down on the blurs. I will show you that. Show what this Charlotte Tilbury powder can do. It's just airbrushed the side. That is me powdered. I'm going to use some bronzer now. You can contour your face or you can bronze. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer in the shade 3. Depends what you like. I like this one. I'm going to use it with this brush. I'm just going to lightly just do it as I'd bronze. I feel like if you want to contour as a bride, you can. I feel like just bronzing up the face is going to look so much better on your skin, and it's just going to look so much airbrushed. Now it's time for blush. Now for blush, you can have whatever colour brush you want. If you're more like a poppy pink blush, when I do blush, I'd like to have a little bit of pink, just because basically you want your cheeks to look flushed. You have your cheeks flushed for one day, it's going to be such nice. So I'm going to just take this colour. This is by Lottie London, and it's in the shade Haze. I'm just going to, and it's an ombre, I'm just going to flick all the colours together. That's the colour. Apply to my cheeks. And it just gives you that pop of pink. See what I mean? Just pop a colour on the cheeks. I'll onto my nose a bit just with my Benefit bronzer called Hula. I'm just going to use underneath the lips. I would do this if the client doesn't have much of a lip, because when you put colour under, when you put shadow underneath the lip, your lips will look more protrude and poppy. I'm just going to use it above here as well, just a light layer, because your lips just tend to stand out more. And then with my nose, I'm just going to go down here as well. And next, we're going to do highlighter. Now, highlighter is good for that, but I think using a liquid highlighter for a wedding day is going to be so much better, because it's going to give you that youthful highlighted glow from within. You can use powder if you want. I'm going to use liquid just to show you. And I'm just going to put it onto the back of my hand. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow. It's a face highlight illuminator, and it's in the shade Pearl. There's quite a lot, so I'm just going to blend it out. I'm just going to blend this out. Just around about here. As you can see, it is pretty big, but we're just going to blend it out. You can blend it out with a brush as well. I'm just going to brush. Just got a brush like this. Some of the blush just to blend it, to help it blend. Can you see what I mean? It's just that youthful glow from within. Derby makeup. It just looks so pretty. Do you see what I mean? I just like it because it just looks so pretty. So for my under eye highlighter, I'm not going to use a shimmer because I've got already enough glow as I do have. So I'm just going to take a brush like this. I'm just going to take a skin toned colour. I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette, and I'm going to take the shade Potion because it's very skin toned colour. I'm just going to pop that on underneath the brow, which I think is gorgeous. but will be very subtle. I'm just going to put this in the inner corner. Just put it on the inner corner if you want. I'm going to put mine on the inner corner. So, don't worry, we haven't got back the eyebrows on there. So, what I'm going to use is, you can use, it's best to use a powder because powder is very natural, it's very light. If you are a kind of person who likes a laminated look, stay tuned. We are going to use Celebrity Brushes Celeb Beeswax. This is it. It has a hole in the middle as well, which I love this. So what I'm going to do is spray my brush. I'm just going to use some Morphe setting spray. Use water as well. Just get your brush nice and soaked. Pop it into the hole. And I'm just going to use this for my brows. So what I'm going to do is show you. So we're going to use it to stick up our brows. Stick up our brows. And with the other side, I just kind of do that. And just stick my brows up. And I just follow them down. I want my eyebrows to be very laminated in the front, but not so in the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back when my brows are done and I'll show you what they look like. I'm back and these are my brows. They're very fluffy, very natural. They're very fluffy and laminated. That is what I wanted and that is what I like. And then my brows. I like my brows like this. I just use this and it is amazing. Laminated brows in seconds. And then I use the Celebrity Brushes Brow, which is amazing as well. Now time's for the lipstick. If you are a person who is going to a bride and you like your red lipstick, you wear lipstick, red lipstick 99% of the time, stick with that. Because 9 times out of 10, some people don't wear red lipstick when they wear red lipstick all the time and then they regret it thinking, oh, I wish I wore my signature red lipstick. Stick with that. But for brides who don't really know, a nude is fine. You can put a gloss over it. This is a nude. This is a colour that is close to my natural lip line as possible. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to show you something. I'm just going to use this. So this is a colour. It says 1999 Precision Colour Pencil Neutra. This is the colour that it's going to come out like. But I'm going to use the FOMO Doll Beauty on top because this is a very nice nude. If you are putting lipstick on a client, make sure you put it on with a brush, a lip brush. And this is the nude that you can go with the look of the makeup. If you are a gloss person and you prefer a gloss, put a gloss on top. I'm going to put this gloss on top. It's the Maybelline Lifter. Now this is the part where I don't need to overline my lips because this is like a minty kind of way and this will plump your lips as well. If you want to wear lip gloss, you can wear lip gloss as I'm doing. Now it's time to set your masterpiece, your face. The setting spray I'm going to use is the Airbrush Flawless. If you want to use a matte, if it's going to be very hot, I suggest using a matte setting spray because then when you do get hot, your skin will still look in place and everything. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use a setting spray. I'm going to use a matte setting spray on top and then shove the Brush Flawless one on top. So I'm just going to use this Revolution Super Thick Super Hold. Don't spray it so close, spray it at a reasonable distance. Oh, well, this is a matte one. So then you will fan the client's face. We'll give it a matte look, but your highlight will still shine through it. I'm just going to use this one on top. So this is the completed look of the bridal makeup. Do you like this little tutorial of me showing you what I would wear doing a bride's makeup, doing my makeup for my wedding? This is it. I think it looks beautiful. It is smoky. It is what it is. And your skin just looks flawless throughout the day. Just remember, if you are getting married, make sure you just get a touch up of powder and a touch up of the lipsticks that you've got in your lips so you can retouch throughout the day. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I didn't, but this is a complete look. Hopefully you do enjoy this video. Please give the video a big thumbs up. Subscribe and see you guys in my next video. Bye.